Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Beard, and this is episode 10, and this is the Dawn of Man. We are continuing today, or in this episode, should I say, today. It's all relative, really. We are continuing with expanding Morgreth. We have a population count that's very quickly rising here. We've got space for 12 more. We are about to finish another hut. I'm actually going to speed up the time here. So we can get going quicker, which is really, really cool, and I think that we shall grow. We have a lot of knowledge points to spend, which I think is what we're going to do to kick off this episode. We're going to spend some knowledge points. Ooh, we can't. Look at that. We're one off being able to advance the Copper Age. Let's see what happens. Today we shall get to the Copper Age, it seems. But we are also going to slam in a wall. Continue our palisade wall here, I think. We want to really get this Morgreth looking tight, I think. And that's going to go in there. Do we have our gate? Yes, we wanted to put a gate in on this side, didn't we? So gate, swing that gate around, and the gate goes in there. Oh, not a resonance. We're going to do a palisade wall. And the palisade wall continues let's go like that, shall we? Palisade wall, does that look like we're in line there? Did we get it? Yeah, we did. Look at that. Okay, so we have now completed the loop on this side of the palisade wall. Managed to keep a couple of trees on the inside boundary of the village on this side, which is nice. Makes things look cool. A couple of trees over here, and on the outside too. I think this is our this side of the village gate. We're gonna have 4 gates, sort of there, and there. Lots of access, or exterior access to the world from Morgreth, but looking good, I must say. Looking like a cool village. Yeah, we've got another Mammoth Attack. I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of these Mammoth Attacks, I must say. I don't know where he is. Where is this Mammoth Attack? He's storming around our village. What are you doing? How did he get in here? Oh, through the hut. What on earth is going on? I'm not really sure what's going on here. We've got mammoths in the center of town. It's very strange, I must admit. But we're going to continue. We have some goals to keep up. Oh, we've had a pig slaughtered. That's a good thing. So we can keep the meat coming out. But really, I think what we've realized is that we've got one of our goals is to get to 100 of these, which means we need a little bit more accommodation. So I think the next thing I'm actually going to build is a residence, and it's another stables. I think I'm actually going to build, swing around. Should we build the stables? Does that work? Do you think that works? Do you think that works? Yeah, that works, doesn't it? Stables and stables. Yeah. Back to back like that. Back to back stables. Back to back stables. We're gonna build the stables back to back. Little pathway in between. So we can increase our population, or our available population, to 40 for our animals, which is far under where we need to be going, but it's on the way at the very least. And we have enough knowledge points, so shall we advance to the next age? I think it's a good thing to do. Tech age, copper. We're about to enter the middle age. It is highly recommended we fortify our settlements and have enough people, weapons to defend from raiders. Are you going to proceed? No. I think that we're gonna hold off. So we do have raiders. That is exciting. So let us hold back on that one, and try and fortify ourselves a little bit more before we go to the Copper Age. Thanks for that warning. Let's hold off there. I think now that we know that, we shall hold back slightly. And it looks like we are building up. Yeah, look at that. We are building up our little stables over here. I like this back-to-back stables, actually. It's quite cool. We got this little. I think it's gonna swing a little round out there. Let's see when it's finished. because the exit is on that side. Yeah, so the exit is on this side. And on that side, let's see. I think, yeah, because the thing's going to come up around. Yeah, look at that. That looks cool, eh? Those little back-to-back stables. And I think what that means is we can take our goat count up to 10 and our sheep count up there to another 10. And we're about to go up to 40, which means then we can also take our pig count up to 20. So that's 20, that's 40, yep. Let's get our animals breeding, people. It's good to have animals breeding. Pigs can breed. And we shall increase the number of animals we have. Which will be amazing. Then we don't have to rely on hunting. We don't have to rely on. We can still get pig skins through. And yeah, I think that we also, now that we know we can be expecting some raids, I think that what we should be doing is that we should be putting up some more permanent hunting areas. I think finally that is something that we should do. Now that we know that that is a work area, a hunting work area. So let's play us a couple of hunting work areas. I think the hunting work areas that I'd like to place are sort of around here. I feel that there's a lot of animals that lurk around here. I think I'm going to earmark some of these for domestication. Quick up our domestication numbers. Let's put another work area, hunting area over here. Yep, over there. What are these? These Yoroks. Yeah, those are good meeting. Those good meeting. Have we got more pigs over here? Young boars. Let's do that. I think another work area, another hunting work area around this area is a good idea. Let's get some more young pigs into the domestication cycle here. Not opposed to that. And I think what we will do is put our last hunting areas over here and over here. And let's actually increase the number of tasks in this area to 2. Yep. So one can be hunting, and one can be hunting, and one can be collecting the meat. Yep, I think that's all of them. Yeah, we got 2 there, and we got 2 over there. Yep. And this Mouflon, Mouflon. Yes, Mouflon. Are there any young Mouflon for domestication? Old Mouflon. Mouflon, yes. Old Mouflon, lots of old Mouflon. Deer, reindeer. We are going to hunt you. What are these? Ooh, cave hyena. Not so good. Mouflon. We're also going to put another work area. I just like the idea that the society hunts still. So let's do that. Let's just place another one there. And the society is still gonna hunt. That's gonna be some deer that are gonna be earmarked. We need to be killing deer. Unfortunately, deer are important. We need to get up to that 100 count. So, anytime I see some deer, they are unfortunately going to be earmarked. Mouflon, more Mouflon. Ooh, small Mouflon. Ibex. Yes, we do need more goats. I fear that what I have done now is have created a huge workload. I have fear that the capacity I've set upon these villages is insane. Yes, look at this growing. Let's actually have a look here. Yurra, look at those impending tasks. Our workload has shot up to over 125%. So I think I'm going to hold back on giving them any more things to do right now. We should see our domesticated animal count grow significantly. Lots of more humans join the settlement, which I am not upset about. We can go to 96 people, just under that 100 amount. Wow, this blizzard is loud. Yeah, just under 100 people. which is great. And I think that should actually help control that sort of really large workload that I've done here. Animal population reached 30, gathered 1 knowledge point. I think our pigs are breeding. It's not a bad thing. 7 goats, 4 sheep, 15 pigs. Let's up that, I think. I think what I should be doing now that we've hit this winter period as well is trying to finish this wall, eh? This palisade wall deserves to be finished. So let's do that. Because we do want to advance the next stage, and it did tell us that we needed to have our defenses up. And I would like to have those up and running. And getting the walls completed is step number 1. So yeah, walls are in, which is great. Oh, 3 humans have died from hypothermia. Oh my gosh, look at this, everyone. We missed them dragging them, but we have our stone circle going up. We missed the dragging, but we have our first stone circle. We missed the dragging of those megaliths, but nevertheless, first stone circle is going up. This should be a huge tick off the bucket list. Really improve the morale of the villagers here. I love how they've stacked the soil here to show how they get the stones up. Still a little bit to build, it seems. This is great. Look at the placement of the stone circle. I love it here on this little edge of the ridge here. The settlement in the back here, out the side of this forest. And up, we have our stone circle up. And there goes the spirituality skyrockets within the village. People are happy. Yeah, and we've hit it seems spring again. Let's see, has the wall finished over palisade wall? But we've still got a little bit of work to do on the palisade wall over there. Boar has escaped. And yeah, our animal population seems to be up and growing. How is our storage? We're good on storage, it seems. Are we good on storage? Storage seems okay. I kind of want to figure out what other things I kind of want to fit into here. I fear I need to fit in a few more things, but what I'd really like to do is actually sort of maybe start maybe not over here, maybe over here actually. Does this level ground? How level is this ground over here? It's pretty level there. Maybe over here start another smaller walled section with more animals in it. 1 or 2 huts maybe, like an outpost, if you will. Maybe a stone circle and some fields, get a lot of cross traffic through here. Let's see what happens. I like having these haystacks on the outskirts here. They need to be taking up space inside. But I do think that what I'd like to do is I would like to actually build a few more of these spiritual structures, like these poles, kind of mimic what we had going on the rest of the outlay there. So we had those on those sides, and then let's spin these around over there and there. Those two a bit too far back. That's that way. Let's just cancel that and that. We built those a little bit too far back. Yep, that feels better. And there you go. Yeah. So yeah, I think building those is again gonna give more spots for people to up their spiritual counts, improve things in general. So I want to put another totem in there, and I was gonna swing one around and slam a totem in there, and then I was gonna fill up another well, because I think another well over here. How does a well over there feels like a good point. We've got a wolf attack going on over here, which has been squashed relatively easily, it seems. And we're back. And it's a Mammoth Attack. Another Mammoth Attack. Ooh. I think we're going to worry about that Mammoth Attack when it comes to it. Ooh, getting messed up with my keys here. Moving too fast. The only problem with those Mammoth Attacks is every time that happens, everything slows down. Where's this Mammoth? Okay. Okay. Come back here. Everyone, time to get the Mammoth. Mammoth down. Mammoth down time. Get the Mammoth. This Mammoth is just annoying. Oh my gosh. Come on, Mammoth. Everyone, come get the Mammoth. Flipping hell, that Mammoth had caused havoc. Okay, everyone back to work. Edmund was killed by the Mammoth though. That's just really disappointing, hey? Damn, we're running out of capacity for graves already. There's one in there. Okay, not too bad. Might have to build a few more graves just now. Is this a beech tree? It's a beech tree. Let's have a look at the way the trees are organized in here. Yeah, maybe we're gonna have to take that beech tree out. Yeah, that beech tree is gonna have to come down, I think. Pity, but the way it's gonna have to be. Gonna keep this haystack in here, just as a remnant of the old days, you know. Kind of think it's kind of cool. That cherry tree, it's unfortunately positioned, but you know, maybe it's a good thing that the spiritual corner is less fortified. I think I'm just thinking ahead here, fortification wise. And it seems there are a few things need change. Although we have the totems over here, the totems. Are we out? Let's actually have a look here at some of our. Let's manage some of. We're losing track here very quickly of things. Where are we quickly? Workplace areas. Manage the workplace areas. Where are we? Manage workplace areas. Where are our trees? Yes, it looks like we are not chopping any trees because there are no trees in our workplace area. We should be moving this very soon to over here. I think it was 7. Was it 7, 9, 5, 7? Where's it? Yes, that's the one. That's there. Yes, okay. Move that. Shift this to. Where shall we shift this to? Let's shift this to over here. Yeah, that seems like a good spot. And pause and we go back to 8 so we can get some logs in. Otherwise, I think things were slowing down somewhat. Yeah, looks like we're going well. I think. I really want to tick off a lot of those things off the list. You know, before we kind of get out there to Mouflon over here. So what I was thinking of doing was I really like the idea of sort of having a sort of a secondary village area, sort of over here, kind of like I don't know if you will, kind of bordering this field area, maybe in a more sort of L-shaped size, maybe with our next stone circle sort of in this area here. So with that in mind, I'm actually gonna. These are all oaks. I'm just gonna trust those wolf tacks have been taken care of. I think that the next, yeah, maybe over here, beech, yeah, beech. That beech can come down. I think that oak can come down. I think this is a beech. Beech, yeah. It's to get this area cleared slightly. I think that oak. Yeah, let's get that area cleared. I think this is some flint. Get that flint picked up. And then what we do is we plan out our next stone circle over there. I think is going to help hugely. Although, look at this. We seem to have our palisade up around almost our entire village now, which is amazing. It really is looking strong. New human has joined. Has this tree come down here? I think it's coming down. So we can, once that tree's come down, we can build... Oh, we can build a dolem. Yeah, let's do that as well. But I want to slam a couple more of these in here. Just because, you know, what's the change? Yeah, let's put him in there. I want to build a few more funeral pyres in this area. Let's yeah, I think that's good, you know. Cave hyenas can screw off as far as I'm concerned. We're just putting up palisades. How are we doing on our sledges? That's not good. That's not good. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do some transport replacements now. Let's build the sledges all along this wall out here. I just went a bit nuts there. Where is this cave hyena? I just went a bit nuts there on the sleds, but we did need to do a replenishment of the number that we had there, and those few are gonna wear out very soon, and they are very useful. And we do seem to have a fair amount of skins and meat coming in, so I don't think we've got a problem on that front. Although I do maybe want to add some extra areas to collect tannin. So that we can make sure that we've always got a good collection of that coming in, you know. Let's go up to 20 and get 2 people working on there. We never kind of want to have too little of that lying around. We do need the skins being tanned and everything coming in. In fact, actually, that's actually a good idea. Let's look at our limits here. So I think let's start increasing our sickles up to 100% of our population. I think that'll help with harvesting. Let's do the same for axes and for picks, because we're going to start mining a little bit more just now. Bows can go up, as can slings. In fact, actually, let's just drop slings down to having a stock of maybe 40 slings in the village. You know, 50 slings maybe. Yeah, I can keep that at 150. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I think. Yeah. We can't produce swords yet, so you know. But we do have weapons. We can have spears and bows, and I think it's a good idea for everyone to have a few more bows. So let's make a few more bows. Let's have a look at what's going on up here. Yeah, we need a few more bows. We've got enough knives, etc. But it would help to get our sickles and picks and etc. counts up. Flint. Actually, let's just go to all of our resource limits. What is our limits on? Let's go. Charts, activity, tasks. I have forgotten what the hotkeys are here. Here they are. So let's take our flint limit up to 20 and our stone limit up to 20 as well. We're going to start needing a little more of those. Raw skins, I think those are all good here. Let's maybe take our raw skins up to 20 as well. Make sure we always have raw skins. Twigs up to 40. Let's take that up to 40 as well. And tannin up to 20. That's unlimited. Mud, let's take up mud up to 30. No, mud, let's keep it 20. Wool, yeah, that sounds like alright. Yeah, that's good. Swords, when it comes to it, let's get our swords production up to 125%, as is our shields. so that we can make sure that everyone is immediately armed. Let's consider that down to 25%. I think everyone needs bows. Those are kind of our primary. I feel like bows should be a bow society. Everyone get good at archery. 'Tis my decree. What will we be doing? Oh yes, we took down a few trees over here. Quite a few trees actually. How much flint is here? The 7. Because what we wanted to do is we wanted to see if we could build spiritual another stone circle in this area. It feels like we can. I think we shall maybe be able to once that stone is cleared. And that to me feels like a very cool place to build another stone circle. Out here on this end of the world, and there's sort of two almost parallel with each other. It's kind of some weird ley line, if that makes sense. Ancient ley line. Makes people feel good. Pigs are breeding, which is great. I think we may be even killing some of them. What is our limits here? Maybe even killing some of the pigs. Getting some meat out of that, some skins. Good to have some domesticated animals around. Although we don't seem to be doing so well on the sheep front. Kill this. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what you were doing lurking around inside here, Woolly Mammoth. You were always destined to be destined for failure there. We are not short on food. I love to see this food line here has not dipped at all. And it looks like we've made good headway on fixing up some of these sleds here. Our sleds have got up to 21. Oh my gosh. Woolly Mammoth Attack in the fields. Also didn't last too long. Meat is not a problem for the society. Everyone seems super happy to be chugging along. I'm very happy to know that we are gearing up for some raider attacks at some point. I must admit, finding that out has made me very, very happy. And I know it looks like we're now sitting on things. But I was kind of hoping that we would get smaller attacks throughout, but knowing that there are big ones coming and that we have been warned means that I want to tick a few things off the list first. And that's kind of getting our fortifications up to real scratch here. Really getting our food production capabilities really up there. I think we want to start getting our fashion up and running as well before we start getting a little bit more mining too, which I think is what we're going to aim to do in the next episode. But for now, I think what we want to do is we want to kind of use this area here. I think I wanted to maybe add in a couple more, maybe another residence over here. Take our stables counts up here. I don't know how everyone feels about that. Stables up here. 2 stables maybe. Take our domestic animal count up another notch, which we've slammed that in there. Another stable, 5th stable over there, which I wanted to kind of get another stable in. Actually let's cancel that. Let's not get the stable in. I think we're going to build our fashion area over there. I think what we do want to do, however, is we want to get some more storage in here. So let's get another storage hut in, because I know that storage is a premium around these here parts. So let's get a storage hut. How about a storage over there? Yeah, I think storage over there is good. And then what I was thinking of doing was doing a couple more granaries down the side. So leaving a space for that there, and a granary there, and then kind of trying to loop it around over here, and drop Drop a granary in there and a granary in there. And I feel like that kind of beefs out this area. Gives us a little bit more food storage, which looks like we're going to need. Things ramping up. So storage is never a bad idea. We've just got all this area down here. I think drying racks are we drying rack utilizing? All our drying racks being utilized all the time. I feel like we might need to build a few more drying racks. Kind of forgotten about those. If Alex actually do that, let's build more food dryers. Let's do one there and there. Haven't built food dryers in a while, but those feel like good places to put food dryers. And get a couple more of that food going, so we don't lose it. I also think what we might do is we might pop another mini here in somewhere along here. Maybe over here. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. I feel like it's quite busy around here already. I think what I am gonna do is transport-wise, we can build more transport posts. We can build more transport posts along here. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, transport post over there. One over there. How about one over there? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Kind of fleshes this area out a bit. Get some transport wagons posted nearby, so that should someone need a sled, they're easily accessible. A little stable area developing here. Definitely keen on the pigs. Gonna keep our meat count high. Do we have more? Yeah, we have more food dryers. More food dryers up here, which is great. Look at that. This village is really pumping now. It really is. I think that what's happening is that our sickle count is growing, and what that does is flint sickle, flint knife. Yeah, we still got bones, yeah. Bone knife and bone sickle, yeah. Bone spear, yeah. Yeah, we keep producing the bone spears, but yeah, a lot of flint sickles going on. Up the sickle counts. Get the axe counts up as well, I think. Let's see if we can get the axe counts up. Where's the axes? Flint picks, flint axe. Yeah, let's just get everyone producing flint stuff here. Yeah, and then like we already just like flint stuff pumps out, and yeah, we're not gonna have a problem with tools. 40 fishing tools, bone harpoons. Yeah, I'm just gonna pump this up now, yeah. And bows as well. Bows, yeah. Yeah, everyone's got good times, eh? We're pumping out the bows. Pumping out the slings. Pumping out the clothes. Yeah. Traders arrived, we survived another winter. Yeah, and I think this is a good place to end this episode. Again, not much has happened this episode. We've just kind of realized that we are actually going to face some raider attacks. I suppose we've expanded our settlement here. It looks like our last sheep has died, so that's unfortunate. Maybe what we should do is before we end this episode is we should go then and raise this to 30 and drop that to naught. For now. And it looks like our last goat has died as well, which is just unfortunate. So looks like we have to go. Pigs seem to be the ones that breed the easiest. We might need to go on another goat and sheep goat and sheep domestication spree next episode early on. In fact, I think that's the first thing we're going to do. And then we shall continue to increase our fortifications and place our next stone circle here. Get a second one up, and yeah, we should be on our way to ticking off a few more of these goals, these milestone goals here. I don't know how far we are on hunting the deer, but yeah, 100 domestic animals and 3 mini hares. I think we've got 1 dolem coming up soon, or 3 mini hares. We've got 3. Yeah, we got 1, 2. We need 1 more of those mahias and then a dolem, and we're good. Yeah, and that should be that. Another stone circle, I think, on this side. Yeah, I think 2 stone circles sounds excessive, but you know, a society needs what a society needs. Yeah, or maybe on that side we put the dolem actually. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. All right, so I've been the Beard. This has been episode 10. I'll see you in episode 11. Signing off.